the bottom of the bed because I actually get the fan on all night, which again I don't normally do. And
Yeah.
he lay there in front of the fan all night.
Is this city meant to inspire or intimidate? Perhaps it depends on your reason for being here.
About a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once. and Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous. Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need isn't very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there. Hey, can you hear me? I think this is working. I only have... That's it. Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and...
Right, I think I'm just sort...
I only have... That's it.
Right, I think... Yeah, I'm back. I'm just needed to unmute YouTube Studio because if I'll see if we can move this. This is my OBS screen at the moment. It's just completely blank. That's all I can see, so I can't tell if things are working or not. So let me just double check again that, you know, I'm not muted. So let me just double check again that, you know, I'm not muted. Yep, you can hear me.
Maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
I've heard some hostile camps were wiped off the map by you. I wish there were more good people like you out there.
Thank you. Is this where that robot dog is, I want to say.
Shame we cannot just break it open. What was it called? Big Bruto.
Alright, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
Oh, wow. That watch is super cool. Hello.
Let's see where I found that little robot.
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet. Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real thing on cabling. Like 200 years of fill attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 2 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third.
It took me 2 attempts.
Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down. Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
No, this is up in Kay. Is it Kay's place? Kay's house.
Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself. Well, not everyone would be, and I appreciate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So, that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain, but if not, then this is where we part ways.
No, we've got to talk to you first.
So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly? Thanks.
Hello.
That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well...
Can you hear
anything.
me? Because I can't see. Hot. So very hot. Who are you?
Been up there, huh? Space?
Is Mast outsourcing its help now? How droll. Of course, of course.
It's ridiculous. No, I don't blame you whatsoever.
The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
Come on, you woman. Oh, I hate this. There's absolutely no need for it to be this hot. It's absolutely horrible. Can't think. It's struggling to just focus on anything. Hello.
A visit from Mast. How delightful. You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all you little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were
So
accusing
good.
me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what.
I have several knives at the ready. We will be fine.
I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay? Okay, you're probably right. Just need to breathe.
Need to keep an ear for the Amazon
Well, Miss
man.
Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box?
Saw your ship come in. Nice
Oh,
ride.
you did a good job of seeing it from here. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. I need to get further on. This is what I've just dropped down on you, bellend. Oh, damn it. Where's the way up here?
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
And Zoe's here too, if you hadn't guessed. We've agreed to work together on this. That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay. You're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. Adequately done. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams. We'll have this solved in short order.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility.
However,
we agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
Unless it's just next to J. Oh.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs, but I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Don't know why it's been a bit sluggish today. I'm going to blame the heat.
Hey, you should be getting close. Looks like it's somewhere near Athena Tower. Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
You in?
This is worth the effort.
It's just running a bit slow kind of thing. Oh, God. Bloody hell.
You have a nice day now. Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic.
Thank you for all your hard work, and for handing over that data, please. Do you have something for me? How predictable and disappointing. Do you have something for me? I'm glad you made the right decision. I'll look this over and make sure that Mast gets just as much as they need, not a bit more. The Trade Authority will not forget what you've done for us. Oh my. Someone was attempting to hack Galvane? And at a glance, it appears they may have had some success. This will make for some entertaining late-night reading. Well, Miss Reyes, it's been such a pleasure having you here. I'll be sure and pass along my compliments to your superiors.
I hope whatever that is, it's worthless to you. And you know, I'm still not sure you weren't behind this all along, whatever this is.
I'm sorry to hear you say that. I was trying to be sincere. Well, in any event, thank you for a wonderful diversion from my usual
Excuse me.
work.
I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help me. 3!
A rune weapon, huh?
Right, actually, let's go and do this.
Nasty.
Oh, excuse me. Let's go get our first power.
Taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require attention?
Where are you?
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts
seem echoey again
matches one on
today,
another
or
planet. A bigger one. This one has been in my list of possible artifact sites for a while, but the profile didn't quite match. Now that we've gotten more artifacts, the similarities are as clear as day. The ones we found, anyway. No telling what this is, but you can feel that excitement in the air, can't you? It's something important. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open. No, just need to follow your scanner to the real destination. Might be a boot's journey, but that's the explorer's lot sometimes. You're looking for the eye of the storm. Whole thing is a whirlwind, but getting to the source, need to wear your patience thick.
I need to get... Actually, I can't really get them. Is there a better grab button I can get? Or I need to be able to have a few things. This. I remember the first time doing this, when it first released. The Walton map was available there. It was just like the blue and white height maps. Oh, here we go. I haven't missed these.
Those rings. Are they moving? They seem to react to us.
These gravity well, something like that. I think the first one's always the same. Anti-gravity field.
Ah, hello. Are you all right? We need to get you back to the lodge.
Repair these parts.
I didn't even notice you'd misspelled it. It can be useful.
I wonder what has happened while we have been away.
I won't go that far.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail. An entire building generating a signature just like the artifact.
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it? Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird. No one in Constellation is going to lose slips on this.
What could we say? Even we agree we do not fully understand what is going on.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time. You'd still need to cross-reference the artifacts we have with the data from the eye to pinpoint the source. It's a strong theory. Couldn't find that planetary anomaly without the data from the artifact. We'll need one to find the other. Not all at once. You'll need to take the home voyage after you've found each one. Should hopefully have more potentials for you then. Don't think it's just fortunes left that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
Right, no, that's not what I was going to do. Yeah, reactors 39. I can only go up to 40. And I've got one from Delta, one from the micro reactor.
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you. A lot on your mind? I want to say thank you for everything you did in Dazra. As members of Constellation, it's our job to explore distant worlds, but it's sometimes unclear what responsibilities we hold beyond that. You saw a city in need, and made the difficult decision to intercede rather than observe. For that, you should be commended. That may be, but when called into service, you did what was necessary. That's something to be admired.
Oh, excuse me.
In any case, I'm thankful the Council held you in such high regard. For the representatives to entrust you with so much responsibility, from choosing a leader to stopping the Serpent's Crusade is, well, unprecedented. Oh, really? And I suppose your next miracle will be curing the common cold? Will the wonders never cease? Joking aside, it was quite admirable how you were able to go from a virtual stranger to the Council's most trusted confidant in such a short time. I would like to pick your brain, however, regarding your choice of speaker. Call it intellectual curiosity. Tell me, what influenced your decision to advocate for House Dilkef? Yes. If nothing else, I can't imagine them making rash decisions. Regardless, you did your best to navigate rough seas, both practically and politically. And with the immediate threat taken care of, one hopes that Dazra will look forward to a brighter future. As it should be. In any case, I would call this mission a resounding success. I feel we have a better understanding of House Va'ruun's culture and politics, and the galaxy is just a tiny bit less hostile as a result.
That's what I think of that, pardon me. Oh, I think pardon me. Do you want to talk anymore?
If you have a moment, I'd like to talk about your decision not to turn the Terran robots against their masters. As someone in a leadership position, I can empathize with having to make tough choices. I'm just curious how you came to your decision. Understandable. Going with one's gut may not seem scientific, but it's really just shorthand for leaning on your wisdom and experiences. I understand the temptation to set the robots to frenzy. They were military weapons and would be held in military facilities. But I believe shooting a defenseless target may violate certain statutes. And it's possible there were civilian personnel that could have been harmed in the aftermath. Agreed. Not to mention it's a war crime to attack a defenseless target. Regardless, I'm sure this isn't the last we've heard from the Terrans. While at Constellation, our primary directive is exploring. Part of that journey means tangling with the occasional hostile. My only hope is that those occasions are few and far between.
That it? Done nothing else.
Do you have a new set of orders for me today?
No.
And we shall be on our way.
Oh, there's no bloody gravity here at all. Let's go over, pull over to
A picture perfect landing.
there's only a few ways to unlock. I'm going to ride in when I want to. Android, you've got probably got personal atmosphere is a good one. A personal atmosphere. Right, piss everyone else off. Ooh, get out of my way! Oh, excuse me.
To be where we left it? Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. And that's it. Enjoy that Aquila City air.
They're very consistent at what time they bring stuff here as well. When I'm out on the school run, 3 o'clock. Oh, the last one I've got to pick up is from Hometown.
Joining up.
Character's about 2 hours out. You'll have a tech.
That's not a problem. And you're free.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear. Not usually, but he took charge of the situation because the bank robbers are part of the Shaw gang. The Marshal's had a lot of experience dealing with the gang, so he's calling the shots. Well, all I know is there was an attempted bank robbery and things went sideways. You'd have to ask the Marshal if you want the whole story. If you think you might be able to help out, you could talk to the Marshal. Truth is, last I heard, things weren't going so good.
I know Aquila City rather well. Perhaps better than I would like.
Hello, Mr. Hunter.
Well, Look who it is. How are the settled systems treating you? Make any enemies yet?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
Waiting. I do a lot of that these days. But the shortest path to a goal sometimes requires patience. Good for you. Let's hope you stay on top then. Once you start making a real impact on the universe, there's always more and more people who end up on the losing side of your decisions. Someone always gets hurt. You and I might agree there. But someone always comes along thinking there's a better way. That they can help. Take the United Colonies. Or even the Freestar Collective. Both of them full of people trying to make the settled systems better. But that didn't stop them from fighting each other. I guess that's just the nature of things, isn't it? People start by thinking they're doing the right thing. And then your version of what's right collides with someone else's. Why even bother? You can play the game of power, call it leadership, call it righteousness, but it's all manipulation in the end. Better to just let people be. A single person achieving their own ends is at least honest. Helping people is just another form of control. Ah, there I go again. I was in danger of waxing philosophical last time, and now I'm knee-deep in it. I should stop while I'm ahead. I'll catch you around.
I don't know if you can find him anywhere else, I can't remember.
Security around here is a joke.
You need to stand back now. It's a hostage situation. Now please, get back, or I'll have the guards drag you away. Well, I'm a little busy right now, so if you don't mind, I need you to hang back. Fine. Talk fast. I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner here. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. It's a big group that hides outside the city and runs smuggling jobs off-world. They take in all kinds, rookies and veterans alike. Judging by their lack of preparation, I'd say this particular group is green as hell. Probably their first attempted heist. That should work in our favor. Right about now, they're probably wishing they've just stayed home. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. Without demands, I ain't got much to work with. About all we can do is wait and see. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it.
6 minutes.
Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Choose your words carefully. You do not want to make things worse.
You in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing. You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. We'll cooperate when we get what we want. So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
Before they're late.
Look, just calm down, okay? Don't need to get violent here.
Not very long.
Whoa! Take it easy there. Okay, I can see you're not just the Marshal's tool. You want what we want. A nice, happy ending where nobody gets hurt. So let's talk. They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. But as much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no! Then persuade the Marshal that it ain't. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. What do you mean? Yeah. I don't think any of us is ready to die here. Nobody's been hurt. So maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the Marshal we'll come quietly.
Impressive. You succeeded where both the Marshal and the city security forces failed.
I'm just the damn best.
Those guys are scared. I can tell. What's the word? Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. How'd you pull that off? Ha! Well, you don't lack for confidence. Well, I bet you could sell dirt to a Dusty. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
Well done. Well done indeed.
Oh, how far away from the ship am I? Actually, I don't think I can be able to do it yet.
The Rock is surprisingly well fortified. The early settlers here were quite practical.
Kind of weird reaching out to them instead of the other way around, isn't it? Pretty convinced.
Roach?
I know, I trust you, but... record streak. I'm only one away. Again.
Roach.
Know what happened the last time I was paired up? I don't want it.
Roach.
This new one to... What?
Our new potential recruit. She is
standing right here. Yeah, I said I know. I'm aware of her presence, have been since she walked in the door. I said what I said. I stand by it. And rookie, don't you dare let me down. Got a lot to prove around here.
There are always more bounties to collect. You're prompt. Good trait for a tracker.
I'm not prompt at all.
Anyhow, we can talk about punctuality or we can get down to business. I am agent number 1, or no one, if you prefer. It seems you've decided to entertain our offer. Good. Understandable. Becoming a full-fledged tracker is a daunting prospect. Perhaps then you would consider a trial run of sorts, to see if this is something you wish to pursue. Do you have any questions before we proceed? The mission boards are merely a tool we use to expand our reach to freelancers who either do not have the capabilities or the desire to work with the Trackers Alliance in a more official capacity. To put it simply, those bounties are trifles compared to what official trackers deal with. They're lower risk, lower reward. Why not you? I know of your accomplishments. Your bravery on Vectera, fighting off the Crimson Fleet, made the news. In Aquila City, you thwarted a dangerous hostage situation, without violence. Without hesitation, you saved lives in New Atlantis when one of the most deadly predators in the universe attacked. And I know about the Mantis. Do not be alarmed. That is a secret I respect and will take to the grave. I could say more, but trust that you would not be here if I did not believe you worthy. Excellent. Before we accept you as an official tracker, you'll need to demonstrate competency in the field. To that end, I would like you to first accept the available bounty on the wanted display on the nearby wall, then report back to me.
The jails are starting to fill up, thanks to you.
Good. You have your mission. Once you are a tracker, you may not get a briefing like this for your missions. You'll be expected to handle them by yourself. The Trackers Alliance facilitates bounty hunting. We don't hold hands. For all intents and purposes, you are an independent entity affiliated with the Trackers Alliance. You may utilize our resources, including our database if need be, but you cannot expect someone to be with you every step of the way. That is not how we operate. Excellent. I knew you could. The target for this mission is admittedly one of our toughest. Not because of how dangerous he is, but because of how often he has evaded us in the past. His name is Hannibal Eutropio. He's wanted for 94 counts of spaceship grand theft. We have reason to believe he runs a chop shop somewhere out in the fringes, but we do not know where. Luckily, we have intel that one of his associates...
No, because they have to ask... Because it's coils from my vape. That only over 18s can have it.
It will have more information.
And I have to provide my... date of birth, not full date of birth, just a year. So they can't just drop it off.
You would do well to learn from his techniques. I wish you the best of luck. Leave no quarter. Show no mercy.
It's annoying.
Look what the Astra dragged in. Hey, so, about earlier, you first arrived.
What's up, Tim? You've been doing this a while, huh? The whole tracker thing, I mean.
You could say that.
Okay. Just be careful and listen to me. I'm serious about beating this record. I don't want anyone blowing it for me.
Yep.
Not personal.
Why don't you have the record?
Well, even if I did...
The record for consecutive successful bounty missions is held by a tracker who went by the call sign Volk. 372 consecutive bounties brought in. That's 372 with no escapes.
Yes.
No mistakes.
Well, not...
Getting close to beating this record, but... Well,
as I say...
Didn't. I was a legend around here.
That's all I can see.
Don't bring him up.
From OBS.
Sore spot for a lot of trackers.
Okay, but between you and me, it still sounds like you're the better tracker.
You ever work with someone who was really good at their job, but They just seem to rub everyone the wrong way. The boss won't do anything about it because they're afraid of losing that person. It was like that with Volk and the previous agent No One. Except Volk was just needlessly cruel to his quarries. And everyone. Even his allies. I mean, like, torturing children to draw out their parents kind of cruel. He was a bad dude. He killed the previous No One. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And neither
I'll close it down and...
I was doing great.
Closed it down, restarted it,
up with a rookie like you.
Done anything.
They ran in, guns blazing, got shot up, and we had to evac, which let our Mark get away. Couldn't save him either, so waste all around. But now, I'm being voluntold that I need to partner up with you, for reasons I don't want to get into right now. So, let's not disappoint me. I know you think you're hot as shit, but if you don't have the skills to back it up, the only tip I'll be asking you is where are all the best spots in the afterlife? Now let's get down to business. This Adrastos guy is our ticket to finding Hannibal. We find him, bring him in, and get the information out of him. Any questions?
No.
Sounds good. Adrastos was last sighted in town, so we're going to go out there and you'll use your scanner to find him. Once we do, we'll convince him to chat with us. By force, if need be.
Just YouTube Studio.
If you don't have any more questions, let's hit the road. I'd wish you luck, but we both know it's more about skill.
Let's see if we can find out where this bloody thing is.
Okay, Adrastos.
Right. Well, this is all I've got, like, to go on. I don't know if you can see. So I say that's YouTube Studio. That's all I've got to go on. It's now coming between 1:30 and 3. So the joys. So annoying. No, that's OBS is just a blue screen, and that's everything. Like donation wise is handled through OBS, so I just see it if it pops up on the like studio kind of thing.
It's likely wandering the streets around here. Open up your scanner and look for anyone with a bounty. Maybe the general area.
There he is.
Hey, can I help you? I think I might have that kind of connection. What's it to you? If I'm picking up what you're laying down, you could probably make some of those charges go away if I cooperate, huh? Okay, fine. I'll tell you what you want to know. What exactly do you want to know? Something about Hannibal, right?
You need to tell us where he is. Then, as long as the intel's good, we can consider letting you off easy. Got it?
Got it. Cooperate or go missing. Crystal. Truth is, Hannibal could be anywhere. I don't know how to tell you where he is.
I don't believe you. You better start spilling more.
But I know where to find his chop shop. Reading you loud and clear, Chief. It's an old abandoned star yard in the Andromos system. Andromos 4A to be exact. Surrounded by a field of giant space rocks. Can't miss it. Actually, you can. That's kind of the point.
Great. You're coming with us then. You run, you die. You cause a commotion, you die. You so much as sneeze without asking.
I die. I think I get it. Well, what are we waiting for? To the chop shop.
Right. Hey, rookie, a word?
Yes, Mr. Roach.
So normally, you'd register Drastos with the system and leave him bound for someone to come pick him up. But we need him to tag along with us. Now, if we show up in my ship, we'll lose the element of surprise. I'd rather keep our cards close to our chest. Gives Hannibal less chance to escape. Too many unknowns. What if he's got a crew waiting for him? What if he's got a way to jettison us into space? I don't like it. No, I've got something else in mind. See, the last guy I took in wound up dead and knowingly donated his ship. It's a nice ride, and parts are valuable. We'll use that. Drastos here is gonna help us on the comms as we approach.
Oh, I am?
Or he'll find himself in deep space without a suit. He's going to play it as if he jacked a ship and brought it to be chopped up. And he's going to do it without giving it away that we're on board because he knows what'll happen if he does.
As I was saying, I'm going to do just that.
Plan doesn't change much. There'll just be more bodies. Hopefully Hannibal won't escape. He'll stay behind on the ship. Not much trouble he can get into with his hands tied, and there isn't exactly anywhere he can go. If you need him, bring him along for the ride, but they need to listen and stay off the comms. Of course, it may be a little cramped in there with everyone, so maybe you could just let your crew take leave for a bit. Up to you. It's your hour. Great. Let's get to it then. The ship's parked at the spaceport. You'll be the one in the pilot's seat, so I can keep an eye on our good buddy Adrastos. Let's wrap this one up nice and quick.
Actually, let me just double check. Oh, I do have. Might try. I've got plenty of that now. especially like in 0G.
The Helios retreat? It's supposed to be some new age.
The only trouble is you can only have a medium scope.
I would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able. Is something amiss? It has been a relief to be honest with you about my past. I appreciate your willingness to listen. But talking about this, remembering all those years, has brought back some unsettling memories. Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers along the edges of the settled systems. There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over time, I established relationships. They were not of the promised, but I considered them friends. Yes, I have found that to be true. It was, and is, still a surprise. You must understand. I was raised to believe that those who do not follow the Great Serpent do not matter, for they are lost. Their fate is fixed and grim. And yet here were these men and women with hopes and dreams, delights and aversions. It felt like a small betrayal of my people, of House Varun, but I cared for my friends. And then I lost them. It was in ways I did not understand at the time, and so it has bothered me ever since. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo, and zealots appeared in force, seemingly out of nowhere. There was barely time to react. So many were cut down immediately. I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered. I retreated to my ship immediately. But I left them all behind. Aaron Bascom and Jada Wong. They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the years since, I have never looked for them. No, maybe. I don't know. It all happened so fast, and I've had so much time since then to replay it in my head. Wonder if I should have done things differently. In my time getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends. My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone. To be there for them.
Oh, excuse me.
And I can no longer live with not knowing. I need to finally pursue this. I would like you with me when I do. I do not know what we will find,
I
but
just got a message pop up on
I know it will
YouTube
be easier
Studio
with
to
you at
verify
my
it's me.
Thank you. That is...
Of course it's me, you stupid...
I'm sorry, I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City. That is where I last saw Aaron Bascom. If you have the time...
Wait. Thank you. I'm always logged in. Reach Aquila City. We are in Aquila City. But
I wish to speak to you. We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was? Then it seems fitting that you were the one to discover it. Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but... how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights? You sound just like Sarah. I see why she invited you to join Constellation. You are right, of course. We will learn in time. I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you all right? Have you felt any side effects? Yes, I meant apart from that. I am still trying to comprehend that on its own. The artifacts, that temple, this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized. Yes, you are right. And if we continue to work together, perhaps we can start to explain some of this. Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here.
When they do, keep your yap shut and let me do the talking, or else they'll know something's up.
Funny business. Tip-offs. Seems like coded messaging. Because Drastos here knows what happens to an unprotected body in space.
That's far enough. Yeah, I've heard. Alright, shall we? Hey, it's me, Adrastos. Am I coming in?
Loud and clear, Mr. Dakota.
Perfect. Look, I just lifted this sweet ride from some poor sap in Aquila. I need to bring it into the shop. You got room?
She's a beaut, all right. We'll get those numbers filed off, and then we'll decide if we want to keep her as is or strip her for parts. Bay 1 is almost free. You're clear to dock with it. See you on the inside.
See, look at that. Smooth and easy as Chunk's pie.
I see. Make sure you're suited up and ready for anything, rookie. Easy part's over. Expect resistance once we get inside. Something tells me they're not going to take kindly to us.
This is why I wanted the laser weaponry. That is going to be 0G sighted.
Okay, rookie. Remember, they shoot at us, that's on them. They chose their fate. It's open season and assholes. It's my preference.
2 seconds, that's the door. Alright, am I back? Right, still saying be right back. Am I back? Because... oh, there it is, just changed. Now I need to try and open... I can't open it. Hang on. Let's see. I think it's because I had to sign in. It was a little bit delayed. The coil for my vape needs changing. And I can't remember when I ordered these. It's been a couple of days. And every time they've tried to deliver them, I've been on the school run, so I haven't been here. It's really annoying. Ah, right. Nope, 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 nope. Ah!
Comes down to
We're under attack! Don't let them into the loading bay! We're going into lockdown!
he's in the loading bay.
Oh, you're dead. No, it doesn't help the fact that it's so hot and my hands are bloody sweaty. Just trying to rip open the bloody cake, the plastic things, like sweet wrapper kind of thing.
Very effective, are we not? Someone or thing will clean up whatever's left behind.
The only thing I can think is because I've changed obviously to this like theme, is that it enabled game audio and display audio. That's the only thing I can think is what caused it. You quickly reply to this message. Would have been a way to get in. Carry down. Let's head back over to... Oh, I think I'm in the right place. I think it's this ship. Same. let's set off the rocket.
Risky. Hope that we didn't break anything important.
Is there anything here? And here we gotta go up, 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 up. Are you the myth?
Don't shoot! I give up! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold up! You got the wrong guy! I'm not Hannibal, I swear! I just work for him! Yeah, of course! I don't want to die! It's like this, see? Hannibal rarely goes out. But when he does, he goes under an assumed identity and leaves me in charge. Sometimes it's Adrastos, sometimes it's Chase, Jackie, Scotty, whatever. He's got 100 of them. It's one of the reasons he never gets caught.
Don't think so.
I'm just Deke. Deke Hansen.
Motherfuck. I don't want to believe him, but it makes sense.
I don't got anything particularly convincing, so I'm just hoping you're not some sort of psychopath. Whole reason he does this is in case someone comes looking for him. He's gotta have at least a couple dozen other contingency plans even I don't know about.
Luckily, Adrastos, Hannibal, whoever the hell he is still on our ship. We didn't think that part through. What do you want to do with this guy? Your call, rookie. For what it's worth, I don't remember ever seeing a bounty for Deke Hansen. You got it. We only get paid to bring back the bounties, not every criminal on the streets.
Hello, trackers. By now you've probably found my associate Deke and learned that he is not in fact me, and that I am not who I said I was. Darn it, I know, right? Anyway, if you look out the window, you can see I'm taking your beautiful ship. Thanks, by the way. But don't worry, I won't leave you stranded. I'm not that bad a guy. You'll find a container nearby with a key to an old junker that should hold up long enough to get you home. I've left you some other goodies too, just so there's no hard feelings. It should unlock now. As for me, I think I'm out of the stolen ship business after this, so I won't trouble you anymore. So long, and thanks for playing.
Makes it hard to hate him. Almost. Oh, we gotta get back to HQ. Let's see what he's left us. Hope he's not luring us into a death trap. I don't want to hear it. God damn, he wasn't kidding. This thing looks like it can barely fly. Still, that Hannibal is something else. Could have marooned us.
Oh, I thought that was a one that had the titanium like modifier.
Confirmed. Weapon is operational.
That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City.
Aquila City again.
Watch it. Ships coming and going all the time.
I actually met a guy who finished the Red Mile. He lost an eye in the process, but he did walk away with a pile of credits. And I mean, you got 2 eyes, right?
I don't think I've got anything worth selling. Next time.
Oh. Hang on. One of my Astras.
So, you have returned. I assume your return means you have successfully completed your mission. But where is Hannibal?
I'll let you say it, rookie.
Understood. In your evaluation, Roach, was it a flaw in the plan or the execution?
Neither. It was a failure of intel. What could only act on the information we had, and since the intel was bad, everything else went sideways. I'll fill you in later, but I suspect that was also somehow Hannibal's doing.
More importantly, Roach, how do you evaluate your partner's performance?
Even if we didn't catch our target, Rookie here did a good job. I stood back and advised. Rookie did most of the work.
Damn right I
Make
did.
a good tracker.
I trust your endorsement, Roach. With that, your assessment is complete. Roach believes you did well. Welcome to the Trackers Alliance. Other bounties on the display will now be available to you, as will the downstairs lounge. There, you will find the elite bounty board, with tougher missions, as well as other amenities and resources. Lastly, you will choose a call sign. This is how other trackers will know you within the Alliance. It will obfuscate your identity and keep you safe. It is affirmed. Henceforth, you shall be known among trackers as Shadow.
The jails are starting to fill up, thanks to you.
What's the word, Shadow? Need some new equipment? How about that? We got a new tracker in the building. Name's Stash, and I'm more than just a pretty face. You ever need my help, you can step right over here to my little corner and we can talk shop. Whether it's for business or pleasure, that's up to you. Look, I can't guarantee you're gonna like what I give you, but I can guarantee it'll work like a charm. I won't ask where you got these, so long as you don't ask where I get my parts. I got more where that came from.
Give me some weapons.
You got it. Pleasure doing business with you. Astra's for me, equipment for you. Here you go. Keep the Astras flowing, and I'll make sure
nothing
you're
good.
well equipped. Astras for gear. Good deal if I ever heard one. Thanks. Enjoy your new equipment. Hold on now. You don't have that many Astras. But when you do, I'll be glad to oblige with your equipment request. I'm working on getting some new stock, so... Check back again later.
Yes.
Got to get some old school perspective.
You're not tired of cleaning up after? I mean, look at you now. on you. You clearly know how to... Up after yourself. Or maybe I don't make any promises to give you a clean glass to drink out. How's that for you?
I need 2 bits of butter.
Well, you're a new face. Ain't every day we get fresh meat for the grinder. What do we call you, Tracker? Always thought Shadow'd make a good stealthy tracker name. What can I get for you, Shadow? Oh, where are my manners? They call me Two-Shot, or even Touche for short. Used to be a tracker in the field like you. But I traded in gunslinging for slinging drinks. I sell drinks to wet your whistle and other provisions you may need out there. So what'll it be? I've got anything a tracker might need to take the edge off after a long day.
Oh, you've got no butter. I am going to need particle fuses.
You're really making a name for yourself, I see.
You must harden yourself against doubt, or succumb to its woes.
Glad to be on the same path as you.
Oh, you.
Sarah Filburn and her brother-in-law Henry were going at it.
Could I get a digital copy of the things I buy here?
No.
What? Why not?
I sell books. Physical books.
Space is a premium on my ship. If I could download it to my slate, I could have a whole library.
There are places you can go for that, ma'am. Just not my shop. Good day.
Wait, can't we?
We're done here. My husband. I think he would have liked what I've done here. He so loved books. I am a bit of an aficionado of old Earth novels. Well, truth be told, it's more of an obsession. Reading their stories is a revelation, not only for, the pure imagination, but the window you get into long-gone historical eras. I'll pay handsomely for any books you find like that. Except Charles Dickens. Definitely not Charles Dickens. Oh, nothing wrong at all. When colonists were forced to leave Earth for good, cargo space was precious, and for some reason everyone thought to bring their Charles Dickens collection. No, I mean he was an amazing writer. His stories are timeless, but what I'd give for a copy of Sense and Sensibility, or The Three Musketeers, oh! The original Three Musketeers, mind you, not the dozens of interpretations of it. I will, I assure you. What's this? History of pirates? I've never even... My goodness, the original source for Blackbeard! This is amazing! Here. Omega the Last Days. Huh. I can't say I've heard of it, but this looks fascinating. I hope this suffices. I know what I'm reading tonight. Oh my H.G. Wells! Oh, some of his short stories. He's one of my all-time favorite historical figures. What I would give to be able to talk to him. But reading his works is satisfying all the same. Thank you. W.E.B. Du Bois, the civil rights activist? He wrote a science fiction novel. I simply must have this. This is real, right? Thank you.
I've just realised I'm not centering the bloody thingy.
War of the Worlds. Need I say more? Here, take my money. I almost want to close up the shop. Oh. I'm afraid there's nothing you have that I don't already have. Sorry. Certainly.
Okay, you need that for the snow globes. I'm not going to bother this one.
That's no way to run a business. What happened to the customer is always right? Need on a job. For you and your buddies.
I feel kind of bad for
Ship
Coma.
work, ship pay.
Pretty sure something really bad happened to him in the past.
No, we'll take it.
Boss asked me to tap the Jansens.
Yes, Aggies. I have spent far too much time here. I do not recommend it.
Restart takes care of another night.
Yeah. I wonder if we should have a tooth lost and found.
He is not here. I am disappointed, but relieved somehow? Yes, but now I feel guilty for being relieved. Ugh. Why must this all be so complicated? Someone here must know more. We should inquire about him.
Ethan him. If you got credits, spend them with Ethan. Or leave. You ain't here looking for Erin. She is.
Hello, Aggie. I was unsure whether you would remember me. It has been a long time.
I ain't likely to forget you anytime soon. I don't know. You tell me. You're the one blundering in here with her in tow, asking questions. I heard you ain't deaf. She didn't ruin Aaron's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more?
Ruined his life? How dare you?
Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere? Ah, sure. You didn't have to look at him all this time. Aaron sat in that corner for years, scared of his own shadow, convinced the damn zealots were coming back to finish the job. The few credits he had to rub together that didn't get spent on drink, he spent on setting himself up someplace where they couldn't find him. Wouldn't trust anyone that walked through the door. Only ever talked to me when he was drunk enough. Look, I've seen all kinds of sad sacks over the years. Most of them brought it on themselves. He was no different. Got himself in over his head, mixed up in something he shouldn't have been. Still, not pretty to watch the slide down afterwards. Aaron ain't been in here for almost a year now. Showed up one day saying he'd gone and got himself set up on Hyla too, thanking me for letting him stay here so often. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy in I don't know how long. And that was it. Never came through the door again.
Did he ever mention me?
You mean, did he blame you? That's what you want to know. I know guilt when I see it. Don't try and deny it.
Fine. Did he blame me?
No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the last time I talked to him. Me? I don't think your kind has good ones.
My kind?
I know what you are. You take your holier-than-thou bullshit and your great serpent and shove them.
You dare insult me like this when I have come to you asking for help. I should kill you where you stand. You're right. We should focus on finding him.
Well, this has been so much fun. You see Aaron, you tell him I got a bottle of his favorite stashed away if he ever shows up again. But honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't. How are you?
We have something to go on, at least. I am grateful that you showed some compassion, despite that woman's attitude. I do not have your patience. And yet it is my past we are trying to clear up. That is... It means a lot. I'm eager to reach Hyla too, and speak to Aaron. Perhaps there is something we can do to help him. Provide him a sense of safety. Ah, thank you for reminding me. Goodbye. For now.
Jeez.
Got anything you need to offload? Trader. Hey, what can I do for you? Sure, have at it.
Yes. No, I can use those things for things you have to get for the Crimson Fleet. Ooh. I just realised that's like 250,000 credits.
Services tech is in the hut up at the front, if you need him.
Right, let's go and get rid of these bombs. The only one I've got to get, I believe, is the one that's in One Hope's office. I think.
So you want to come here for a
I have artifacts that date all the way back to the time of Solomon Coe himself. Welcome to the Coe Heritage Museum. I offer a brief tour, and I'm happy to discuss the city's history as well. There are some things I would kill to have. I mean, wait, not literally. But I would pay a lot for. You see, the Coe family lost a treasure trove of old historic documents ages ago. And those documents would be priceless to have here. I'll pay far more than anyone else would, that's for certain. Jacob Coe and I have talked at length, and his great-grandfather was a troubled man. He sold off various historic documents to cover debts. They could be anywhere. If you find any of that trove of documents, I will pay dearly for it. Thank you. Think of the future generations that could benefit from seeing such important history. Let me see. Magnificent. These are Solomon's calculations that he used to do his first solo grav jump here. The data he gathered himself from his telescope in Wyoming, on Earth. Priceless. I know these names by heart. Every founding family of Aquila City is there. But this is the original document. See here? You can see the check marks. Oh dear Lord. It's real. It still exists. This is the original charter for Aquila City. And you can see their signatures. This is really the birth of the Freestar Collective. The core philosophy of limited government and inalienable rights. All here. Thank you. Minutes from Solomon Coe's first meeting as governor of Aquila. So historic. If you find anything else, please come back. If you ever want to learn more history, please visit.
No.
That looks tasty.
Time to die!
I'll let the captain know you're coming aboard.
Is this a trap, you reckon? I've got a feeling this is a trap. Did I level up? Yes, I did. Well, the option was greyed out, so I've already done one of these before.
doing this.
Thanks a lot. There you are. Thanks for giving us a ride. What with our pilot and all, well, we're sitting ducks out here. Just trying to make a living the only way they know how. I get it. We're in kind of a rush, too. You actually seem like a nice person. I almost wish I didn't have to do this. The thing is, we aren't who you think we are. What are the odds of us ever crossing paths? Well, you got unlucky today, friend. We're taking that ship of yours. Fire!
I got you!
We should be on our guard here. If we could detect the camp from orbit, it means others could too. And I have no idea what fortifications he may have. When we arrive, would you let me speak to him first? I think that is important right now. That is not exactly what I meant. If Aaron really did come here to escape, well, everyone, I would not expect mine to be seen as a friendly face. But it is at least one he will surely remember. Let us proceed slowly and carefully. I do not want to antagonize him.
Can I take this ship? No. Do I get a bounty if I try and blow it up? How much damage does this do? 268. don't think you can get on this, can you?
Extra ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
Thank you.
I thought I saw something. I need to be sure. I don't know what to say. I thought there would be a chance to speak to him. To make amends. Or at least to hear him curse me for leaving him. I was prepared to accept that. I did not think I would find him like this. At least these vermin didn't get him. He's been gone for... Clearly it's been some time. Look around. There will be correspondence from Jada Wong. I am sure of it. This cannot all be for... or nothing. You found something. Please, let me see it. I should have guessed. Jada was always the one to run towards trouble. Of course she would still be doing it now. In her own way. For anyone else, I would say the chances of survival are slim. But for Jada... she is alive and on a mission. I would bet my life on it. Jada was younger than some of the other smugglers we contracted. There was concern she would be unreliable. As time went on, we called on her more and more often, eventually relying on her almost exclusively. She was sharp, a skilled pilot and very, very determined. Always talking about her big plans for retirement, how she would live like a queen. I am not surprised that she would desire revenge. But to go this far, we need to find her. But before we go, I've discovered something else. And I do not know what to make of it. Aaron was composing a reply to Jada, but never sent it. It reads as if he was expecting the Zealots to find him. That they knew where to look for him. Clearly he had become paranoid, but that does not mean he was wrong. What bothers me, though, is that he mentions a name he should not know. Tomisar Kadik. Yes, I do. For all of my assignments in the settled systems, Tomisar has been my link to House Baroon. From him, I have received my orders, and he is the person to whom I have reported my success. He does not work with anyone outside House Baroon, and I am the only one who knows how and where to find him. Aaron should never have heard of him. It is hardly that simple. We must first make sure that Jada is safe, and perhaps she will be able to shed light on this. Let us head for the den.
I can't remember if there's anyone in here or not.
Systems are nominal. We are ready.
So hot! Get rid of some stuff.
Either she is here, or someone.
I don't want to sell them.
I really did think this place...
I understand this station was once quite the luxurious place for UC military
You
commanders.
won't find a better offer on the
Based on
station.
what I see.
Yeah. Go, Bugabee. Oh, you haven't got any butter either.
I find that very hard to believe.
Right, let's go and speak to the Bowman, because I always get to speak to the Vanguard.
I'm on what you call...
Hey there. Ain't seen you before. What brings you to the den?
So long as the UC keeps paying me.
Ah, woman with a purpose. Good. I like that. Don't worry, I won't ask questions.
I know well as anyone that secrets ought to stay secret. Well, you're welcome here, so long as I don't hear you disrespecting the United Colonies military. You got a problem with our history or our heroes? And you can find somewhere else to get yourself a drink. Clear? That's so. Vanguard pilot. A pretty good one from what I hear. Got a real attitude, though. You could always ask the other Vanguard pilots. Or, since you're already here, I do happen to offer services in exchange for payment. One of those services can be information. You get what I'm saying here? Nah, not at all. There's gotta be coercion for it to count as extortion. This is just good old-fashioned business. Right, sure. That wouldn't make any sense. But, if it turns out no one else can help, you know where to find me. Long live the UC.
It would seem more prudent that the UC simply shut down this entire station, rather than allow it to endure in this state.
Haha, that's what happens when you wear those boots.
I know we're not a priority for the Vanguard or the UC, but it's still space worth protecting. Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the den. Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here.
The Warlock.
Good to see another Vanguard pilot. You assigned here, or just passing through? Right. Okay. Good. Was afraid I'd gotten another transfer without any warning. Nothing against you personally, of course. I'd just like to know who I'm responsible for before they show up on my doorstep. You need anything? Say the word. We're short on luxuries here, but for a fellow Vanguard, I'll do what I can to help. Huang? Really? There are at least 3 other pilots based out of here I'd expect to receive complaints about first. Before we get started, I have to inform you there's a formal review process for the Vanguard, so don't expect any action for a while. Okay? Now, what is the nature of your complaint? Oh, well, that's a relief. Jada isn't here. Hasn't been here in a while. In fact, she's following up on some sensitive information. I'm not sure I should disclose any more than that. It's not something I can just blurt out. I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay? I hear you.
What?
It doesn't change anything. You don't know what you're talking about. The safety of my pilots has to come before anything else. I can't help you. Fly safe.
You. That's what I think of that. I'm taking your med pack. I've got to talk to that prick now.
I wish I knew who I ticked off to get this.
How come talking about history makes people so uncomfortable? And my offer still stands. What do you say? Then I will tell you that I happen to overhear she's out in the Groombridge system. And from what I hear, Reina ain't happy about it. And our little transaction here is concluded. Pleasure doing business. Tell your friends, we're open for business.
Whatever you took is worth the risk.
Yeah, I'm getting my pissing money back. Thieving git.
studying records. Confused by historical prevalence of moon landing achievement assessed. Unremarkable. Poor execution. Compiling list of notable human errors.
Totally ridiculous.
Unidentified ship. You are not authorized to be here. State your business. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here? You're what? You've got to be kidding me. You show up here now of all times? Shit. I've got multiple ships inbound. Too late to run. Sure hope you're prepared for a fight.
Are you prepared to face judgment? We're vulnerable. Ground dried up. We hear this now.
That's loud and clear. And I'm sure not going anywhere for a while. So why don't you tell me what the hell you think you're doing, showing up here now? You think I didn't know what I was getting into? I've been tracking these monsters for months, waiting for a chance to hit them. Look, my grav drive is fried. I need time to repair, if I can even manage it. You didn't take the opportunity to blow me up. So either that's not your goal, or you're playing some long game. You want to explain yourself? I can't stop you from coming over here. But I'm gonna be armed, and it's gonna be aimed at her head. Just so we're all clear.
Hot, 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 hot.
How can you possibly show your face?
I am glad to see that you are safe, Jada. I am sorry if this is difficult for you.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up, killed my friends, and then a decade later you show up like nothing happened? Have you lost your mind?
Set you up? I was not behind that. It was zealots, you know that. We were all attacked.
Don't bullshit me. Not now. And who the hell are you? Her backup dancer?
Yep.
Hey, I'm calm. You calm? Great. What are you doing here with her? You don't look like Varun to me. Yeah. Differences, though? I haven't been working with them. She has.
I would never!
You know, for a while I told myself it was a coincidence that you disappeared once the shooting started. That you were long gone when the dust settled. Told myself, no, it couldn't possibly be her. Not after all those years we spent working together. We're friends. So I went after the zealots. And then I found out the truth. Your damned High Council. They knew. Told the zealots where to find us.
That's not true. That cannot be true.
Oh, it is.
How? How do you know this? If you have proof, I need to see it right now.
You don't get to demand anything of me, Andreja. I know what I've seen! Because we were a loose end! We knew things. Locations, names. They never trusted us. We were just a mess that needed cleaning up. I don't have... It doesn't work like that. I've put things together over the years. Slates, communications, interrogations.
A name, Jada. Give me a name. You must have heard one by now.
Tomasar Kadik. That's the bastard from the High Council who's been helping the Zealots.
Did you hear this from Aaron?
Aaron? What? No. I haven't talked to him in a year. What do you know about it?
Jada, I swear on the Serpent himself, I would never betray you. I need time to make this right. Can we go somewhere and talk?
I am not giving up on this. I've tracked them this far, and I'm going to see this through. You want your proof? Well, they have it.
It is a good day, yes?
That's him! That's the bastard responsible for the ambush! If you're not lying to me, then you better help me take him down! Otherwise I'll just have to destroy you both! Get back to your ship!
My drink. It's Asda's own cherry coke.
I smile today in the knowledge that the Great Serpent has truly blessed my ship and my crew. Why else would he have delivered unto me the dregs of our purge years ago? The awful that escaped our righteous justice.
The charge laid upon them by the Great Serpent gave you over to us to atone for their sins.
It always irks me that you escaped the fate you deserved. But now, the Serpent sets my mind at ease, and in his name, I will cleanse your filth from this universe.
I do not understand. It cannot be possible that the High Council would betray us like that. He must have been lying. Zealots have interpreted the teachings of Jinan Varun in the most hostile way possible.
Oh, what's it called?
And are convinced they are the only true followers of the Great Serpent. They have always been certain in their beliefs and actions.
Oh, I like
does
that.
Not make them correct. Something about this
the raspberry
right.
ripple Pepsi
This
is
message.
beautiful.
The code at the bottom. I have seen this before. I know where we need to go. I must explain. House Barun values secrecy above nearly all else. Those of us sent out into the settled systems, we cannot return. When agents are assigned a mission, we are taken to a point outside of House Barun's domain. We do not jump ourselves. We are never given the coordinates for Varun Kai, so that we can never be forced to reveal them. Only a select few are ever trusted with that knowledge.
Raspberry ripple
I was
one
never
is
supposed
really
to be able
nice.
to reach home on my own. Perhaps there is. If the Council is complicit, it would be foolish to confront them. But I do not think that is the truth. And there is one other place I can get answers. But it means potentially putting you in danger. I cannot say for certain what will happen. Thank you. That means a great deal. There is an old derelict star station where I may
I do
get
love
answers.
a beetle.
I know that seems vague. It will become clear when we arrive.
Probably. No, the only version of the new Beetle I like is the RSI model. Which is basically a Golf R32 underneath with a Beetle body.
I will say again, there is danger for you here, likely for us both. I need you to trust me. These stations were built by the United Colonies during the Serpent's Crusade. They were abandoned when peace was brokered.
So that's the only version.
Place to hide in plain sight.
Only version of the new Beetle that I like. Yeah, it's a 3.2 VR6 engine, 4-wheel drive. I think it's about 240-ish horsepower.
Before
Ridiculous
we go
rear
further,
wing.
I cannot stress this enough. Keep your weapons at your side. Do not make any sudden moves. Do nothing to appear hostile. Thank you. Please give me a moment.
Is what saved that Beetle I'm on about? Depends. I'm pretty sure it's the same engine and running gear as the original Audi TT Quattro with a 3.2 V6. But the Quattro. You mean the eye setters?
I am not the one who needs to explain himself.
Possibly.
Commissar.
I am surprised by your tone. What has gotten into you? This is very unlike you. Almost insubordinate.
I know what you have done. The messages you sent.
You are not making any sense. Of course I sent you messages. That is how this works. That is how it has always worked.
Not to me. To the zealots. To the fanatics who murdered my friends, who tried to murder me.
You must be mistaken.
Yes, I set a bubble car.
Nothing like that has ever happened.
Enough! I have the transcripts, Tomisar. You did this. You told them where to find us.
Now, let's just take a moment. No one wants to make accusations they might regret. You. You are from that Constellation group. I've heard all about you. You have turned her against me, filled her head with lies. This will not be allowed to stand. Insolence! You have corrupted her!
I said enough! This is between you and me.
This has gone far enough. Talk some sense into her at once. Neither of you would dare lift a finger against me. Against House Varun. I have already said this is a misunderstanding. No. If you let Andreja hurt me, I am her only link to the High Council. To House Varun. Without me, she can never return home. You must make her listen to reason.
Unfortunately for you, Tomisar, that is no longer true. You are not my only path to Dasra.
Communications have been sparse. Erratic, but that has nothing to do with this. You know nothing of our situation. I had heard something happened in Dasra, but you cannot possibly be the one they spoke of.
He is responsible. He deserves to die.
Did you not hear me? You do this, you lose everything!
I heard you. I know what it costs me. But he deserves it. Does he not? I do not know. Maybe. Maybe if the High Council sees what he has done. Fine. Consider yourself fortunate. You get to live.
This is not over! The High Council will hear of your treason!
Perhaps they will hear of your actions as well, Tomisar. Think on that. Come. Let us leave this place. I wish to return to the lodge.
You will regret this!
No worries. Enjoy the rest of your... Oh, no! Evening. Oh. Been defeated by a novice.
I could not accomplish that.
What else is... Oh, so hot.
I do not spend as much time here as some of the others, but I appreciate that I was still given my own room.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
Go, woman.
Something important or just conversation? Thank you for coming back here with me. I fear that after all that has happened, everything going on in Dasra, I am unsure of my place in House Varun. This room may be the only place I can truly call home anymore. It is reassuring to hear you say that, but still, I do not know how to live without some connection to House Varun. The Great Serpent has always been a guiding force in my life. The force that drives all that I do. What if I have lost that? Yes, that is true. Whatever else has happened or will happen, the Great Serpent still holds a purpose for me. You have been by my side through all of this, the most turbulent time in my life. And you have supported me, faithfully. I have never been able to count on any single person the way I have with you. If I am repeating myself, you will have to forgive me. I cannot overstate
She's
what
trying
it
to move
means
the
to
white
me.
farmhouse.
Well, that is... I am sorry. I need a moment. I admit this is a surprise. I did not quite realize you felt this way about me. But... if you mean it, my feelings are not so different from yours. We must be clear on one thing from the very beginning. I do not share. If you are mine, then you are mine alone. No one else will come between us. If that is not a commitment you are willing to make, I understand, but I will not compromise. Then truly nothing can stop us. We will be a force to be reckoned with. You have brought a joy to my life that I could not have imagined, and could never have expected. With you at my side, love, I look forward to everything that comes next.
I want to go and do that. So I'm not going to do too much more tonight. Or today. Jesus.
Everyone's here. The meeting can commence. State your proposals.
We should discuss the displacement of the noble houses. I motion to make House Dul Kef a priority. Sharing occupancy with the Halls of Healing is not ideal for us or the Heralds.
I'd remind the mediary that your house chose that location. This is a problem of your own making.
Be that as it may, House Vethal would like to offer House Dul Kef priority here. We empathize with your loss of home. We'll patiently wait for our turn. Regardless, the act is suspicious, whereas our house has demonstrated its commitment to service by staying at the keep.
Very well, Mediary. I accept your offering.
Then it will be done. If all have spoken their piece, let us move on to the next item. Continuing on from a previous discussion, let us discuss the state of the refugee camp.
As the House in charge of employment, the Ministry of State continues to monitor the situation and fill needs where necessary.
At a speed that is not acceptable. The conditions there are brutal. We must do what we can to ameliorate them.
With all due respect, Mediary, we cannot fit square pegs into a round hole. A farmer cannot serve where a mechanic is required.
Then train them. Don't sit on your hands and do nothing.
And how much time will that take? Not to mention there's no guarantee these people are even capable.
Perhaps the issue can be resolved by casting a wider net. Find additional areas of need where individuals can assist. A farmer cannot be a mechanic, but he can hand one a wrench.
As you command, Speaker.
Moving on, let us proceed to the next item on the agenda.
There is the question of the Zealots and their continued presence, both here and outside of Varun Kai.
It's time to take a stance on all who support Jandar's teachings. We must root them out from the inside before the poison spreads.
Are you implying, Mediary, that there are Zealot sympathizers among us?
I am not implying. I know this for a fact. Some have even said our noble houses
I like how he's looking
may
right at
be
her.
aiding a few.
You speak blasphemy.
I speak the truth, and if such truth came to light, surely our speaker would not tolerate such treachery.
House Jolkev has never been a friend to the Zealots.
If I may, I'd argue this debate is a question of law. Where is the line drawn? Obviously, if the accused is found guilty, then they deserve the harshest of punishments. If there is any doubt, however...
Precisely. Either House Vithal should name the accused, or end this meaningless exercise in thought.
I apologize, Speaker. I meant no offense.
Then this matter is closed. Let us move to the next item on the agenda.
I'd like to bring up the subject of immigration. As you all know, we have agents all across the settled systems, which include people from outside Varun Kai. It's my belief that many of these people would be willing to serve House Varun and become promised.
There is precedence given recent events, and additional hands are very much needed.
I strongly disagree. Our city is in a state of chaos, and you would bring our enemies to our front door? No, I cannot abide.
They would be closely vetted and their behavior monitored. In fact, you can do it personally, Mid-Year. Unless you doubt the Ministry of State's capability to do so.
House Vithal will do its duty, as it always has.
Without committing, I will say that the bar for citizenship will be much higher than the one for smugglers and others we have integrated. But I will have to consider this matter further before we proceed.
Understood. Let us then move on to the next item on the
I
agenda.
like listening to all these.
We should make clear our stance on the Serpent's Crusade. Speaker, the floor is yours.
Well, like Jared before us, we've decided not to resume hostilities against the outsiders. The focus will instead be on trade, reconstruction, the foundation of our city.
I take umbrage with this. Should we not take into account the Serpent's Crusade is Jinan's will, and by extension, the Great Serpent's?
The teachings of old are up for interpretation. It is the current speaker who serves as the Great Serpent's mouth.
Speaker, per your direction, we are focusing our efforts toward rebuilding the city, but we are keeping some forces in reserve.
Excellent. As for the crusade, have the wardens continue to provide reports on our progress and adjust our involvement accordingly.
Understood. That concludes the matter. Let us move to the next item on the agenda.
How many is that?
We should have a discussion about any potential leaks regarding the nature of the cataclysm.
There has been talk brewing of the experiment itself. Naturally, the Ministry of State will correct the error of their ways.
That's fine, but what's the official story? Blaming the Zealots is convenient, but also difficult to explain. I doubt the Ministry of State will want such an embarrassment to fall on their house.
Nor should they be asked to. The blame should fall on no single party. We may also want to safeguard the former speaker's reputation, considering he was the voice of the Great Serpent.
I disagree. We will want to remove the mystique of Jinan's line. The acting speaker being of a different house is bound to cause fissures.
The mystique exists for a reason. Blaming the grandson of Jinan Varun, regardless of its veracity, is not a path I care to walk.
This discussion will need to be tabled. There are far too many variables that I'll need to consider.
Understood. Let us proceed to the next item on the agenda.
Jesus!
I would like to bring up the topic of our acting speaker. When this role was chosen, it was meant to be a temporary position. As each day passes, it feels more and more permanent.
Unfortunately, the city is in no conditions for such a blanket transfer of power. I will continue to act as speaker until things stabilize.
Which means we have no timetable for such talks to even begin. We also do not have a process for electing a new speaker when the time comes.
It's unfortunate Anasco had no children. It would make the succession much more simple.
Or difficult, if the current regime continues to grip the seat so tightly.
I understand how it looks. Now is not the time for dallying over minor political squabbles. The issue of speaker will be revisited, but we have more pressing needs at the moment.
Of course. We will table the matter for now, and on that note, it appears we are out of time.
Then the meeting is adjourned. Let us continue this discussion another time.
Regardless of who leads us, all of Basra is in your debt.
Adherent, we must speak. The time has come to address the matter of Andreja.
Oh, are we finally willing to acknowledge this disaster?
What are you so upset about? He wasn't your cousin.
If only I could have a moment to explain.
Now familial relations matter. You had no love for Commissar Jamal. None in House Kadik did.
That's not the point.
The much larger point is that Andreja exposed her identity. An explicit violation of her orders.
Yes, but...
Not to mention insubordination against her superior. We are aware.
There is no need for this blustering, Lovek. You are not performing for an audience.
Again, he was my cousin, not yours. Don't be ridiculous.
Surely, you both must know that House Faroon has many operatives in the settled systems. We were made aware of your actions. An inquest was made privately, and we have corroborated some of what you discovered.
Commissar really was the worst.
While none here are denying the serious breaches of protocol that have taken place, neither can we deny your service to House Faroon. We would not be where we are without you. Is that not so, Lovek?
It is.
So, despite your grandstanding, we're still in agreement?
I suppose we are.
Then, this council has determined the matter resolved. No further action will be taken.
Andreja will continue to serve in her current capacity, relaying information back to House Faroon.
And rest assured that we will be keeping a close eye.
Do not concern yourself with that. It will be handled. This is the last time we will speak of any of this.
What's happened to your
You have
body?
served House Faroon well. Yes? Did you require something? Indeed, Serac was my cousin. I know they were assigned to the Oracle, and Motherboard relayed their final report sent by the station. They walk with the Great Serpent now. The Oracle's fate will be tabled for a future discussion. We have more important issues at hand. Serac was a respected scientist dedicated to the Great Serpent. They spent every moment engrossed in their work, a true testament of faith. It was their greatest honor to be selected for the Oracle. 87 souls reside with the Great Serpent now. Many were some of the finest scientific minds House Faroon had to offer. They will be remembered alongside those we lost here in Dasra. Of course.
heard. How may I assist you?
I'm relieved that the scaled citadel no longer looms large in our minds. Don't take it personally. We have been through so much these last few weeks. The Council is attempting to claw back some semblance of order from the chaos, steer things past this somehow. And then Motherboard goes and throws you into the middle of all this without even consulting us. It's just one more breach of a protocol that barely exists anymore. I am over it, I assure you. It is good to have you with us, and we are finally moving forward. Serpent guide you.
Right, then. Oh, well, let me view the singular. Right, north east. So that way. Oh dear. I need to go up there and get the good gun, don't I? Right, is this where the... go. Oh, bugger me. Drop a save. Can't see anything from over here. I'm going to have to call it a day in a minute. So I'm just going to take out this redeemed, wherever he is.
What was that?
Phone call. Phone call. Phone call. Right, I'm back. So I just want to kill this redeemed. Then I'm going to have to call it a day. God damn it. Well, I'm not going to kill that redeemed and call it a day. I'm going to call it a day there. So, if you've enjoyed it, am I even unmuted? I can't tell. Am I even? Yes, I am. So yeah, if you've enjoyed it, please do leave a like, and if you've really enjoyed it and want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you all in the next one. So thank you everyone for watching, and goodbye.